There were a breaking news that care workers might be exempt from some policies, new policies.
Shabana Mahmood has already said that she's looking at these issues. ILR would apply to care workers. She's already said that.
You just said in the meeting that after a couple of weeks, Shabana Mahmood going to announce new bill or just producing new bill?
There's going to be a new immigration bill.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम नाजरीन, आज आपके लिए ब्रेकिंग न्यूज़ है, ब्रेक न्यूज़ है। स्पेशली मेरे उन बहन भाइयों के लिए जो इस इमिग्रेशन के प्रोसेस में बेचारे फंस गए हैं, केयर वर्कर्स स्पेशली वो, और उसके अलावा वो लोग जो इंतज़ार कर रहे थे कि क्या फ़ैसला होने वाला है इमिग्रेशन की ILR के ऊपर। आज मैनचेस्टर में एक बहुत बड़ा कोई इजलास था लेबर पार्टी का, आपस का, उनके अंदरूनी कोई। मुझे इतला मिली, मैं भी वहाँ पहुँच गया। लूसी पावल, मैं उसके सिर्फ आपको बता दूं कि उनकी कमांड क्या है पार्टी में। डिप्टी लीडर है वो। डिप्टी लीडर जो होता है वो सेकंड ऑफ कमांड होता है पूरी पार्टी का, यानी हाईएस्ट उसका पोस्ट होती है, लीडर से थोड़ी नीचे, यानी लीडर के बाद वो हाईएस्ट कमांड होती है। सो सेकंड इन कमांड आप कह लें। तो उनका इंटरव्यू है, उन्होंने 4 चीज़ें बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट आज रिवील की मेरे सामने। मैंने कहा आप लोगों से फौरी तौर पर उसको शेयर किया जाए। उस 3 चीज़ों में जो है, एक इमिग्रेशन के हवाले से था, बिल इमिग्रेशन का कब पेश होने जा रहा है, और उसके साथ साथ मुख्तलिफ़ चीज़ें और भी हैं कि कैबिनेट में आने वाली कैबिनेट, चूँकि ये एंडी बर्नम के बहुत क्लोज़ हैं, यानी बहुत पुराने दोस्तों में और बहुत क्लोज़ इनको माना जाता है। डिप्टी प्राइम मिनिस्टर के लिए भी इनका नाम चल रहा है। सो आप ख़ुद देखिए क्या कहती हैं वो और क्या उनसे बात हुई। Very few questions, but totally towards new prime minister and few things. As a deputy leader, Lucy, Labour Party, what do you think in the next cabinet? Who is in, who is out?
Oh, it's not up to me who's in, who's out of the next cabinet.
You're very close to Andy.
So no, it's that look, Andy's not yet the leader. There's a process we've got to go through. MPs will be making their choice in the next couple of weeks. It looks very likely it will be Andy Burnham, but it's not yet decided. And then it will be up to him to choose his cabinet, and he will make those choices, I'm sure. In making sure that we represent the whole Labour Party, the whole country, and all different views are represented.
Well, he's announcing few new policies, so I think he might think that he is now next.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I think people want to hear what he's going to do. He's standing to be leader of the Labour Party, the next Prime Minister. He's absolutely standing to do that. He gave a big speech in Manchester earlier this week, full of ideas, full of things he'd like to do, and I think a lot of that is quite exciting.
We hearing a few different peoples that Lucy Powell will be the Deputy Prime Minister. Is there anything you replacing Deputy Prime Minister? I'm as a close friend.
I am Deputy Leader. I'm elected in my own right. I have a mandate from the party and the members to be Deputy Leader, and that's up to Andy and their conversations that we had at some point.
There were a breaking news in this meeting. I've just heard from you that care workers might be exempt from some policies, new policies. Is that correct?
Well, look, we've got to look at the issues of care workers because they are exploited, and they are in quite a perilous situation. I think Shabana Mahmood has already said that she's looking at these issues, and she's looking at some of the ideas and policies on retrospective ILR would apply to care workers. She's already said that. So let's see what comes forward. But also, I think there's a wider piece of work on care workers. We've got the Fair Work Agency coming into effect that will support care workers. But I think there's more to be done there when people come to this country for a specific company, and then that company either goes bust or treats them badly, maybe stops work if they become pregnant or something like that, and then they're left in no man's land. And we've really got to tackle these issues because we don't want to see workers, wherever they come from, we don't want to see workers exploited. That is not what we want to see in this country.
You just said in the meeting that after a couple of weeks, Shabana Mahmood going to announce new bill or just producing new bill?
There's going to be a new immigration bill. Yeah, I think that's been well publicised. That's going to be coming into Parliament in the next few weeks. Yeah.
Right.
And so there'll be lots of people can really have a look at the detail then of the policies. We can debate those issues in Parliament, and there was a consultation earlier this year. We spoke about it. I think there was a consultation earlier this year about some new immigration policies. She's taken on board, all of the things that have come back from that consultation, what people have been saying about it, how would it apply, how will it work, and then her proposals in the bill will be coming very soon.
Very last question about the reforms now.
Yeah.
Nigel Farage, he's not answering any questions about £4 million, or he just said no one bothers. So is it really correct, no one bothers?
We try and question him all the time. I mean, look, we want the highest standards in public life, and I think that's why we have this system in this country where you have to declare when you receive large donations. He didn't declare that. He received it before the general election. You are supposed to declare things that for the 12 months before an election. It's a lot of money. What was it for? What's it being used for? He does have a huge income now, outside income, but yet he's a member of Parliament. He has a lot of second jobs. He's earned money from selling gold, from selling cryptocurrencies, and this is all quite murky in many regards.
My whole year earning is 22,500, and he's taking 22,500 for an hour.
And less, I think, in some cases.
And he said £10.50.
I know. He's
too high.
He goes around pretending he's this sort of friend of working people, but he's not really, is he? He lives a different life. He lives a completely different life to the rest of us. But more importantly, we need to know where this money's coming from and what it's for. More transparency about that, more accountability. But he doesn't like answering questions on it.
Thank you so much, Lucy, for your time.
Thank
you so much. Thank you. Bye. तो ये थी जनाब लूसी पावल, आपने सुना, उन्होंने बहुत सारी केयर वर्कर्स, मुझे लग रहा है कि मैंने पहले भी कहा था कि शायद वो जो हैं वो इससे बच जाएंगे नई पॉलिसी से। बाकियों का वो कह रही हैं कि अभी तक अंडर डिस्कशन है, बातचीत हो रही है, नए प्राइम मिनिस्टर आएंगे तो बहुत सारी पॉलिसीज़ जो हैं वो सामने आएंगी। लिहाजा उम्मीद है ये भी आपको पसंद आया होगा। मुझे दें इजाज़त, अल्लाह हाफ़िज़।